STDs like syphilis, gonorrhea, and HIV. I wouldn't be shocked if I had 10. Yeah, I used to be a virgin way back when, but honestly, I don't remember when. I was probably 9 or 10, and I've lost it about 20 times again since then. This is my story. And no, I'm not on Maury, and no, I'm not whoring myself out because I don't know what else to be, because I'm trying to pay my way through a degree at the university. Honestly, I wish I had that choice, you see. For choice implies freedom, but I am a slave. And no, I'm not speaking poetically or metaphorically, but actually quite literally, for I am a slave. Owned for the sole use of sexual abuse, taken in again and again by middle-aged men just trying to indulge in their sin. How did I get here? Where do I begin? I suppose I'll start at birth. Born to a family whose monetary worth came from tilling the earth in the rice fields of Cambodia. Needless to say, we didn't have much other than our somewhat tiny one-room hut that didn't have a door we could shut. But I guess it kept us dry most of the time. You can imagine my joy when a young boy no older than 16 approached my father, brother, and mother with an opportunity like none other for me to come work in a factory in the city to help provide for my family. Although enthused, I was confused when the young boy used money to give to my father. It didn't bother me, however, for I never thought that I would ever be bought, sold at 9 years old, told by my old man that a little gold was worth more than my life. And all for the price of a pair of shoes. I guess they might be right. Like new shoes on the outside, I'm flashy and bright. Quite the sight when I shine in the light. But the inside reeks of death. My soul is a plight, depressed and contrite. Delight takes flight because my heart is full of hate and spite. Like the night, it's all darkness. There is no light. They took it from me after that young boy took me to the city. After a few months of cooking and cleaning, I started seeing the true meaning of why I was there. 3 men came into my room and told me to go see a client. They said I better be compliant and not defiant. I asked them, what do they want from me? They said, oh, you'll see. Whatever he says to do, just agree, and you better not try to flee. I didn't like how that sounded. I disagreed, so I got on my knees and began to plead. One of them said, she's not going to make this easy. So they grabbed me by the hair and started dragging me. I started kicking and screaming like a banshee. They put a gun in my head and said, I will shoot you dead. I planned anything instead. So they led me straight to the room, out of the room, straight to the doom of my innocence. I've been sold as an item many times since. Now, I'm forced to sleep on the floor in a cage. Sex is my work, food is my wage. I see upwards of 15 guys a day. I'm like Burger King, they can have it their way. If I don't perform that day, I don't eat. And even when I do, I don't ever get meat, just a little wheat. Next day, get up and repeat. Guys from the streets in heat, take a seat as us girls compete for their business. We retreat and remain discreet, hoping they don't take us to the sheets, but knowing that we need the business to eat. Quite the paradox. And yeah, I have lost my virginity 20 times again, because they like to go in and stitch up my skin, just so I can be sold as a virgin again. I suppose that none of this stuff even matters. At the loss of my innocence, my entire being was shattered. I'm just an empty shell that contains nothing anymore. I've really accepted the fact that I'm a whore. I used to think to my